WDSU first warning weather, no impact, no alert right now. Everything kind of free and clear and calm, just a warm and steamy night. We did for temps today, though, tying a record in Baton Rouge, 99, 98 Bogalusa. We did 94 here officially in New Orleans, 96 Lakefront. Everybody into the 90s, even coastal Mississippi. How about Gulfport, Biloxi? Hello to you tonight at 94 and 93. Real-time temps, we got a 77 Bogalusa. We got an 83 Buras. We got an 81 in Belle Chasse. But heat index, well, some of us to the 90s, but some of us close to 100 officially around the lake and as we get into New Orleans. Look at the temperatures over the next several days. Yes, the heat is still here, but look Tuesday, Wednesday. But let's compare the heat index. That's really what it's feeling to us. Tomorrow, we're barely to heat advisory criteria. Temperatures down, but humidity still up. And look at Sunday, Monday. Could be two blazing days, but a front should ease in enough that the heat nasty weekend's going to go away. Slightly cooler, drier air. If the forecast holds, things can always change. So here's the front. It's going to drive into that heat dome as we're just on the southeast edge of it here into the Gulf, where we've been, it seems like, all summer long. Steam room to full effect tomorrow morning. We wake up to the Saturday morning to maybe 77, give or take a couple degrees each side to the North Shore, South Shore, coastal Mississippi. As for rain chances this weekend, I know this looks like a lot of storm activity that'll erupt tomorrow. I think it's a little overdone. I give it about a 30% chance. Let's call them isolated storms in nature, kind of what we had today, not like what we had the previous day, big storms that blew through. High temperatures 95, 94, 96, 98 Bogalusa, but the heat index still at heat advisory criteria, so it's the impact day. And again, the heat advisory 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. Sunday, this really kind of shows the picture of how much storm activity I'm expecting. Very little, 20% chance of an isolated storm. But as the front starts to ease into the region, Sunday evening, Sunday night from the north, we should get these storms to blow through. I've got about a 60% chance that we get these storms to come in. As they do so, it kind of stalls to Monday, but look what happens after. Yep, still really hot before those storms arrive. Upper 90s nearing 100 actual air temps. The heat index, we might be getting close to excessive heat warning criteria. I've got an impact for now, and I think the heat still persists into Monday. Not really, we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, just slightly cooler. Highs go to 95. I mean, it's still pretty hot, but watch the dew points. I think we can drop these to some upper 60s. Then we get kind of into an easterly flow, kind of a tropics flow, bring back rain chances end of the week. That's for another time. Let's check out those dew points. Tuesday, Wednesday, advertising some 60s to 70 Tuesday, maybe to the South Shore. I think that's awfully optimistic, but I think we can drop those dew points at least to lower 70s, and for us, that would feel much better. Hurricane Ernesto, it is a Category 1 as it is driving through Bermuda right now. It's going to stay a Cat 1 off of Newfoundland, and that's going to be into Canada. And as we look to the bigger picture, still besides Ernesto, there is nothing in the greater Atlantic, Caribbean, or Gulf of Mexico expected over the next 7 days. It is still awfully quiet, no impacts to us. WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast. Of course, the heat, the impact days now extend to Monday. Still think that Sunday evening, that's where that line of storms can ease through and bring us to that slightly cooler, little bit drier, more comfortable air. I can't believe I'm saying that in August, a little bit more comfortable air by Tuesday, Wednesday.